Most people who want to get lean never do. Not because they don't know what to do, not because they didn't try. It's one specific thing that kills progress every single time. And I bet it's happening to you right now. Hello, I'm Charlie and I'm the co-founder of Potential Coaching, and over the past 3 years we've helped transform over 500 people's lives. If you're looking for help with your weight loss journey, there'll be a link in the description below. What are you doing that is killing your progress? What is stopping your progress? The first thing that most people do is they're not consistent. Consistency will beat perfection every time. You want to be consistently good rather than occasionally great. That is how you're going to get results. Most people will be 80% on, 80% off, and they'll kind of go through that cycle. And if you want to get lean, you do have to kind of find something that you can be consistent with. Calorie deficit can you be consistent with? What step goal could you be consistent with? What amount of time going to the gym can you be consistent with? What lifestyle changes can you be consistent with? If you can do all of these things and keep them consistent, you will see the results that you want to work towards. What a lot of people cannot do is they can never get uncomfortable enough, long enough. And the thing is, to get that level of lean that you want to get to get them abs on show, to get rid of them bingo wings, whatever it may be, results will live outside of being comfortable. And you might have to make some small sacrifices along the way. Maybe you used to go out twice a week. Maybe you've only got to go out once a week. Maybe you could have 2 bottles of wine on the weekend. Oh, you can only have 1 bottle or even half a bottle on the weekend. These small sacrifices will go a long way when it comes to working towards your goal body. If you're not willing to make small sacrifices, you will always stay stuck at where you're at. Whether that's you live, you work a busy lifestyle and you've got 12-hour work days. Okay, maybe you've got to get up an hour earlier to get some extra steps in. Them sacrifices are what's going to get you the result that you want. A lot of people will change their plan because they don't think anything's going in the right direction. They'll change plans too quickly before they give it time to work. That could be gym workouts, change them every week. What you need to be doing with them is pushing them over 12, 16 week period where you're going to be increasing the weight to progress your muscles that way. It could be anything like that where people are just making the swaps too frequently, too quickly, and not giving it a chance. Maybe it's they've gone down this nutritional approach and then they've swapped to another nutritional approach and this other one. The honest thing, if you want to lose weight, is just a calorie deficit. No matter what diet approach you do, they all create a calorie deficit. That's what it's all going to fall back to. So if you think doing shakes will get you your results, sure, try them. You'll probably bounce back. What you need to be doing is staying consistent to one thing. And then the most common theme that can pop up all the time is just the weekends. You could be 5 days on, 2 days off, then 2 days you could undo everything. Monday to Friday you could do 1,500 calories, Saturday, Sunday you go and do 3,000. That knocks you out of your calorie deficit. What you need to be looking at is it's 7 days in the week, not 5. The weekends are just 2 extra days to the weekdays that you can stay consistent with. Yeah, you can give yourself a little bit of variation if you want food-wise. What I would recommend with that is maybe look at the weekends, you do a little bit of fasting, or you keep the same breakfast and lunch that you do in the week, and then you get a little bit more creative in terms of the dinners. If you want to go out for social events, again, you can do that, but you just need to be in as much control as possible and do a little bit of sacrificing on the weekends, on the days where you're going to be social. Maybe it's eating less in the day to give yourself more calories when you go out. And then the biggest thing is people are just optimizing the wrong things. Whether that's new workouts or new exercises in the gym. Oh, I learned how to do this type of push-up or this type of pull-up and it's going to get this result. It's not. If it's a new diet, oh, okay, I've seen someone doing the carnivore diet, so I really want to try this. Again, as mentioned, it's all about a calorie deficit. If you execute the basics and you execute the basics well. So That's finding a sustainable calorie deficit. That's finding a sustainable step count. That's moving your body with a little bit of strength training, stimulate it 2 or 3 times a week. That's all you've got to do. It's not much. If you can execute them basics, then you will get the results that you want. One of the biggest things that the clients that I coach, we talk about is it's called back to basics, and we just strip everything back and focus on the core habits that are going to get them results. Because sometimes, let's say someone goes on holiday for 2 weeks, they might come back and feel a little bit overwhelmed, and that's when you need to look at going back to basics. The basics are tracking your nutrition, sticking to that calorie deficit, focusing on a step goal, and if you want to, you could add in the gym, but you don't have to focus on that too much. The basics that will get the best results are the calorie deficit and your NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is your steps. If you can take anything from this video, you need to create a plan, stick to that plan consistently, not have a good week, have a bad week, because you're going to see the scales going up and down. You will lose the weight that you want to, and you will work to the body that you want to. If you like this video, please make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting 2 weight loss videos every single week to help you with your journey.